I guess that's why we've started this podcast. There are a lot of people out there who've got a creative bone, got a creative niche, but they're just sort of hesitant to get started. This podcast really just aims to guide those kinds of people. Milan and I started from somewhere. We faced a lot of challenges and hurdles along the way as well. If we can inspire people along the way, then, we're doing something right.
Hey guys, this is episode 1 of Studio Sessions Unfiltered, a podcast where we have real conversations with creatives in the wedding space. My name is Milan, I'm here with Dhaval, and together we are the co-founders of Love Letter Studio, a photography and videography company based here in Brisbane. Dhaval, pleasure to have you.
Good to be here, man. Yeah, look, I think we're smiling because Milan was making me laugh a little bit before the introduction, but no, absolute pleasure to be here, man, and it's something that we've been working on for quite some time. A lot of hard work and a lot of effort has gone into these podcasts, so yeah, super blessed to be here and can't wait to sort of share with you guys, all the future episodes and what we've been cooking up in the background.
Yeah, absolutely. We're just so glad we can make this happen, and it's been a long time coming, so definitely glad we can make it happen. And so let's get straight into it. Look, Dhaval and I were having a conversation before this podcast. A lot of you guys don't know us personally, so we thought a fun way to get to know each other and get to know our audience, getting our audience to know us better would actually be through a Q&A, a bit of a rapid fire. So what we've done is we've collated 5 questions. So I'll ask Dhaval 5 questions. He doesn't know what I'm going to ask him, and he's got 5 questions prepared for me as well. I haven't seen them. It's not staged, and we only get 3 seconds to answer the question. So let's just get straight into it.
I'm nervous.
Let's get straight into it. So I've got some questions for you.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, just remember you got 3 seconds. Okay, number 1, favorite cheat meal.
A acai bowl? I don't know if that's a cheat meal. Isn't that meant to be quote unquote healthy?
Yeah, well, acai bowls, it depends where you get them from, actually. Some of them have a lot of sugar. So.
All right, okay, cool. Let's call it a cheat meal.
Okay, acai bowl, we'll take it. Okay, number 2 is an easier one. Tennis or cricket?
Oh, tennis. Oh, no, wait, sorry. Cricket's always going to have a soft spot in my heart, but at the moment, I'm a tennis fan.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, I'll sort of switch it up. I'll go to play.
Okay, to play, tennis.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Here's a good one for you. I think you've already got the answer. The next camera purchase.
Sony FX3 Mark II. Whenever that drops,
It's not
my
out yet.
bank account is ready for it.
Okay, it's good to know you're ready. Okay, number 4. Favorite type of video shoot.
Ooh, okay. Well, I'll have to say weddings, right?
This is unfiltered.
Unfiltered, okay. No, look, I love shooting travel stuff as well, travel content. That's something that I've been doing a lot in the past as well. So yeah, probably travel, I reckon. I love shooting travel, but I also love shooting weddings.
Okay, final question. Haldi or Mehndi?
Haldi, definitely. Yeah. Haldis can just get so wild, eh? Like, I fully remember my sister's haldi. I snuck out to Big W before the haldi event and got a bunch of Nerf water guns and then just brought them out after the haldi ceremony was done, and we just went crazy, got the hose reel out, and it was so much fun. And we got like holy collars out and just had fun. Look, behind the camera, you got to be careful. You don't want to get your camera dirty or anything, but yeah, definitely a haldi.
Okay.
It's good fun. Cool.
That's my 5 questions.
I've got 5 questions for you as well.
Okay, I'm nervous.
Question 1. Prime lenses or zoom lenses?
Prime lenses all day, every day. If you guys are watching this, shoot prime lenses, please. Please.
Fair enough. Okay. A shoot in Dubai, Bali, or Italy?
Italy.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I think Italy's got a good balance of beaches, mountains, a lot of different landscapes you can use. So I feel like Italy would be nice. Dubai's a bit of a concrete jungle. I know that there's a lot of opportunities there. Like, a lot of it's man-made, but I think Italy just has that natural beauty that I sort of will gravitate towards.
For sure. Yeah. I'll choose the same as well. Don't worry.
Fair enough.
All right. A big wedding or an intimate wedding?
Intimate wedding. For me personally, it would be intimate wedding. In terms of filming, I think a big wedding would be a lot more fun. There's a lot more action.
Yeah.
But I think I'm just a bit more of a low-key person, so at least for me personally.
Sounds good. Would you rather, and this is a bit of a question where you wouldn't prefer either, but would you rather be late to every wedding as a photographer or forget something? Just FYI, we are never late and we never forget anything.
Look, I'd rather forget something.
Okay.
I would never be late because I think I just like to be super early to stuff. And then again, if I am early to a wedding, then I have the opportunity to go pick up whatever
I like
I forgot.
The way you think. Now we've always got each other's backs, you know. We've always got a lot of spares around. All right, question 5. What's your favorite way to spend a day off?
I like to go to the beach.
Okay.
That's definitely something I enjoy doing. I like to hang out with my friends, but
Yeah.
if I had to just pick one,
Yeah.
the beach is definitely the best place to unwind for me.
Yeah, for sure.
And there's a lot of them, where we are.
Yeah.
Lucky to be here in Australia. By
Yeah.
the way.
Got plenty of beaches around. Now, look, that was really fun, actually. I think we should definitely do these quick fire questions in future episodes. It's a good little fun icebreaker. And look, I hope you guys sort of, get to sort of know us a little bit more over the coming podcasts. But today I just want to shift focus and talk a little bit more about Love Letter Studio, how the name Love Letter came about, and, the story about how we first met as well. So if you want to share how the name Love Letter originated, and your story is a pretty cool story.
Yeah, look, a lot of people don't know what the story is. I'm a big Future fan, for those who don't know me, and Future's not really an artist you associate with anything romantic or anything to do with love. As you know, he's a city boy through and through. But he's got a song with artist Black called East Atlanta Love Letter. And I was just really addicted to the song at one point. And the term love letter just kind of stuck with me. It was just very catchy. It had that element of pen and paper as well. And it was just very strange for Future to have a song with that sort of title.
Yeah.
So that just kind of stuck with me. And I just thought it was a cool name when I was first starting out shooting weddings. So it's just stuck with me. What brought that old school touch to the modern wedding space. So that's how that name came about.
Yeah.
And now it's Love Letter Studio.
I love it. I vividly remember the day that we first met, and the first time you told me about the name of this company, Love Letter. I loved it. I thought it just had a really good ring to it. And it was the first time that we had met. So it was at Run Club, a beautiful Sunday morning down in West End, Brisbane. Shout out to Chasing Chai. And, we did the run, and I didn't meet Milan before the run, but we did the run, met a bunch of people, and, we all went for coffee afterwards. And there was this guy in the queue for coffee lining up in his bright red Arsenal jersey. And, as you do, just went up to him and, introduced myself, and we had a bit of a small talk, and he introduced himself as a photographer, and I was like, whoa, no way, I'm a videographer. So we as we are, we just jumped into talking about the creative space, and he told me that he was shooting a religious prayer for a client of his who was getting married later that week. And, as for those of you who don't know, Milan is a bit of an overachiever, I guess you can call it, and he goes above and beyond for his client. So he was like, look, the couple only paid for photography for that evening, but, he was like, Double, if you're free and want to shoot some video, and I'll pay you, and, of course, no charge to the couple, by all means, just come. And I was like, look, I've brought up all my gear from Sydney. I've got my camera with me, and I'm free in the evening. So, fast forward to the evening, here I am shooting an event with a guy that I just met at Run Club in the morning. And yeah, the event just flowed really well, and we worked really well together. I think it went really smooth, and we had a lot of fun. And yeah, I think you just sort of get the vibe. Like, we just clicked instantly during the first time that we had shot something together. I think we had similar values. We had a similar style. For us, service was the most important thing when it came to this creative space. And, I think that will never change. And I guess we were just in the same stage of life. Like, we're a similar age, but we were both sort of looking for a co-founder to grow a business together. So call it destiny, call it faith, whatever you want. But yeah, it was just really nice to shoot that event with Milan. And, you know, ever since that day, we've just hustled, we've just been grinding and figuring out things together. And it's just been a wonderful journey so far.
Yeah, couldn't agree more. I think I still remember that first meeting like it was yesterday. Yeah, I feel like it's been a crazy journey, and I just had the idea to grow a wedding company for a while, and I just wasn't able to execute on that idea and turn it into a business. And that's where that missing link was for me. So I'm just very glad we could make it happen.
Yeah, look, definitely agree with you, Milan. And I guess that's why we've started this podcast. We really want this podcast to sort of be like a platform for other photographers, videographers, and vendors to showcase their work, and be sort of cool to go behind the scenes and, you know, see what a day in their life looks like. You know, we all know that there's DJs out there, there's makeup artists, decorators, caterers, but sometimes we don't know what does their week look like. So, and what kind of experiences have they had? So it'd be really cool to sort of showcase that in this podcast. But most importantly, we really want to inspire people. I know there are a lot of people out there who've got a creative bone, who've got a creative niche, but they're just sort of hesitant to get started. So look, this podcast really just aims to guide those kinds of people and really just show them the ropes. You know, Milan and I started from somewhere. We faced a lot of challenges and hurdles along the way as well. So if we can inspire people along the way, then, you know, we're doing something right.
Yeah, absolutely. I think you touched on it, and I wanted to add to that again. There's so many talented people out there. I've met a lot of talented, creative people that are just waiting to take that leap. And it can be a very, very daunting leap. I know we had to take that leap to get to where we are today. So if we are able to inspire even one person out of our podcast, I think I'll be so happy. If even one person takes that leap, follows their creative dreams, showcases their art to the rest of the world, I'll be extremely happy. I know we both will be extremely happy the more people we can inspire. So yeah, very grateful to be starting this podcast. As you know, the name is Studio Sessions Unfiltered. We're going to try keep it as raw and as unfiltered as possible. We just want to have a conversation, keep it real casual, keep it real genuine. And if we can inspire people, no, that's just a blessing for us.
Yeah, for sure. Well, folks, that's all we've got time for podcast 1. I hope you guys learnt a little bit more about us and a little bit more about our personality and how we sort of got started with this Love Letter Studio business. It's going to be a lot of fun. Future episodes, we've got a lot of exciting guests coming, so stay tuned for episode 2. And yeah, just super stoked to have you all back for the next one.
Au revoir.